What's up everyone, this is X35 Earthwalker, the one true Earthwalker, the legendary soldier himself, the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh player of all time. Now this time, I'm trying a completely new deck, I've never done it before. And if you can judge by the skill that appears on the screen, Cubic Seeds, I'm rocking Cubic Monsters. This is also a Cubic Monsters with this Aigami character. I want to give them a try. And Cubics operate completely different from everything else. I have a problem with the Cubics deck. There's two ways you can use them. You can use them to deliver hard-hitting effect damage and get into some combat. Combat's not, it's like more of the minimum to medium. Or you can do what some people do, which is stall. I've only seen one person use the Cubic deck before, one. And that person just did nothing but just stall throughout the entire match. Because that monster I just put face down, that Cubic Seed, Vidjam, or something, whatever it's called, it can't be destroyed by battle. And he's easy to get out, he's level 1, there's no like negative cost. And when you have the Cubic Dharma card, which is what I have, that's continuous spell card, you take no battle damage concerning your Cubic monsters if they're involved in the battle. So all he did was just stall all day long, and of course I don't respect that. That's lame. That's trash. Anyone can just stall, right? So I left the match. Wasn't interested. I like to go for a slightly more aggressive approach and get a bit defensive only when it's like there's no other choice. Now this opponent I'm up against is going for one of the lamest decks. Super Heavy Samurai. I hate Super Heavy Samurai because of what they can do. Their recoverability is incredible. It's very strong. Not as strong as what they call a Shiran UI, that Samurai Zombie type one. Their recoverability is not as strong. But they've got something for everything. They got an easy to make synchro monster who blows away set cards. They got this guy in the field right here who can attack you directly. And if you equipped him with the right Super Heavy Samurai cards, he can attack twice. That's 2,800 points of damage right off the gate. And then there is a monster that negates traps, that goes in the grave. Oh, they're a problem. They're a problem. But as you can see, slammed into my seed. Well, it's a seed, alright, guys. Don't look at me like that. He couldn't do anything, so he just sits there. So he obviously, because he's got that crossbow-like Super Heavy Samurai, he went for piercing damage, but I take no battle damage at all because of Cubic Dharma. So this is when I was playing Cubic cards early on, so I'm not as... So I haven't got the most cemented game strategy. It came with some approaches and what I think works. I'm just going to go with it. So I'm not as experienced with Cubics just yet. So there are a few ways I can see where I could have made some of these plays better. But as you can see right here, by busting out this Cubic King, that's 800 damage right off the boat. Now I can think of a spell card that delivers 800 points of damage, because that's nothing to sneeze at. You get hit by 800 points of damage 5 times, you instantly lose, because that's 4,000 points of damage. Ukazi was a spell card that straight up delivers 800 points of damage. So I used the, Cubic Karma. As you can see, that we're pumped up. And I was like, I gotta get rid of this monster because he will start attacking me directly and like put in a lot of hurt. So, got rid of that card. And is it this card from his hand? Let me see. No, it's a crossbow. Okay. Now Trumpeter. Trumpeter is like one of the core of the Super Heavy Samurai deck, which is so annoying. Now I struck this guy directly, and if I remember correctly, he activates a monster from his hand. But all I need is just to attack. That's all I need. I don't care about what's in his hand right now. Here it is. Yeah, that one. Prepped defense, whatever it's called. I don't rock Super Heavy Samurai. You know me. I hate and I don't rock meta. Some guy in the last video in the comment section trying to talk about how I use meta. I checked a bit of his channel. He uses a lot of meta and he's definitely not good at it. So, no, I don't use meta. You can check my duel history. This is all I needed. I just needed Vidjam, the Cubic Seed, that's their name, on the field. Now I'm in a good position. So basically I need to get rid of his life points before he brings out that direct attacking monster again. Because that's their main go-to card. So he's going to have multiple copies of that monster. So it's his turn. Let's see what he does. Now watch the shenanigans. Look what Super Heavy Samurai does. Oh, Flutist. That's the one that can negate trap cards. But I'm not using any traps. In the Cubic deck, to use the ability to get the Vidjam, the Cubic Seed, you must have only Cubic cards. They had to update to correct the description of the ability because what they was written there was incorrect. I tried it and the ability would never work. They updated now to say no other cards but Cubic cards. Once they made that statement correct, I understood what it did. Now, here it is. Look what they're doing. Look how easy it is, like all the stuff you can do with this deck. And of course, Trumpeter, the main guy, they bring him back. Special summon. Who could it be? It's the trumpeter. Gee, I wonder what he's gonna do now. And let's see the face of this character. I bet you guys can guess. Who was surprised? Who placed their bets? Who won 10 to 1? And now, who is this one? Oh, that card. Yeah, I hate that card. I think that's the one that makes him attack twice, isn't it? Yeah. So now he halves his attack points, and he can go straight for life points. So he knows he can't destroy Vijam the Seed, and he can't destroy my Duzo over there. Oh, it doesn't end there. Open wide. He's coming in again, which is so annoying. At this point, I was just like, you know what? This is why I hate this deck. Super Heavy Samurai is just so cheap. It's lame. It requires no creativity, no intelligence. It gets on my nerves. But, you know, I wasn't out of it because I've already set myself up. I don't even remember what I drawed. So he dissed those two. We're going to bring on another guy. Now, he also delivers straight up damage when he's summoned to the field. So that's another 800. But I'm kind of getting things running a bit more slowly. I could have optimized this so much better how it performed. Here it is. Duza, the Meteor Cubic Vessel. It's 800 points of damage. The camera did not show what I put in the grave. That's fine. Oh no, I just powered up. So let me destroy his monster again. Now, he maybe has a third copy. Maybe. Because he has that samurai looking one with the swords. Now, I know he's got the one that destroys set cards. He didn't summon that one. So I attack him. I take no damage. But as long as he's involved in a battle, the effect activates. So all I gotta do is just diss him. Bring out Vijam the Cubic Seed. Both of them. And then since he's gone, it allows me to add another cubic monster to my hand. And it's a specific one that I'm going to get. Because things get a bit more interesting. There he is. What's his name again? Inora or something like that? So we got rid of his monster, but then again, this is Super Heavy Samurai. They are not dead. Depending on what they draw and what they do, they can still make some crazy stuff happen. Okay, he must not have drawn the right card. Because I've seen some come back from behind. They got no cards in the hand, no card in the field. You know, I've seen some crazy stuff. So I believe I'm activating Dharma. Cubic Dharma card, yes. This one to get another. Here it is. The Cubic King. So I'm optimizing here. So I'm not going to bring out the big boy just yet. First we'll bring him out. And as you already know, that's 800 points of damage. As Aigami slowly explains here. I wish he would talk faster. And Duzel, I mean, why not, right? Power him up, so he's like really strong. And then the three cubic monsters on the field, and we're gonna bust him out. There he is, the Emperor. I just wish the Emperor did have more attack points. Like for being an Emperor, you expect him to be more crazy than that. But then the Gladiator Beast, what's it called? Colossus or Gigantic, something like that. Colossus Beast. He has more attack points. He's only at level 4 as well. And now they summoned. That's 800 points of damage. There we go. I was really proud about that one because I did it optimized and I destroyed one of those top tier annoying decks. That was a victory right there. So yeah, cubic monsters can get real serious, as you can see. Real quick, I wanted to just include this because some idiot last time came on my last video to talk about how I use meta as a meta sheep, even though his channel has meta decks, so he was being an idiot. If you look at my past, like I think 8 videos I've done in Yu-Gi-Oh! I've done Thunder Dragons, Parshaft, Earthbound Immortals, Traps, Uriah Sword, Lord of Searing Flames, the Sun Dragon Inti, the Moon Dragon Quilliar, Cyberverse, and a Bujin deck, and now I'm using Cubic. Tell me, who's rocking Earthbound Immortals? I haven't seen anyone using Parshafts. I definitely seen nobody using Thunder Dragons. So no, I hate meta. I don't respect people who use meta or their playstyle. I don't use meta. Offline, online. So no, I don't use meta. I just want to show. If you look at that list of some of the top 50 popular cards being shown right there, none of the decks I've listed on my YouTube videos matches the cards on that list. Maybe I've used a few, like one of those cards, like a few of those cards. Yeah, of course, because some of them are really good cards. Like Phoenix Chain, I don't own it, as you can see from the list, but I definitely want that card. So yeah, it's fine, but I don't rock those decks. I'm not rocking Super Heavy Samurai. I'm not rocking Fur Hire. I wasn't rocking Vampires. You see what I mean? So I just want to throw that out quickly so you can see the top 50 popular cards as of now on their Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And look at my past videos and tell me if any of my past videos of the decks I use is like meta. You tell me. So that idiot, Charlie, whatever your name is, you can shut up and enjoy the rest of the video. Now, in this match, once again, Cubic, being the Cubic god and everything, a lot of hard work. This match, I was more familiar with the Cubic cards now. And you'll see if I played more fluently, I definitely played, I'll say, more optimal moves in the situations. And this guy, oh, okay, I remember him now, definitely. Yeah, I remember this one.
We are the Plana. The next evolution.
Now, as you can see, in this case, I was going more for this damage. Now, the reason why I decided to slow down and play slightly slower, more slower and defensive, was because this guy did a strategy which I don't respect. It was a cheap, lame meta strategy that I've seen before, and a lot of people use it. It does trash a lot of players. Because straight up, it is strong. And you're going to see for yourself. So I had Vijam, the Cubic Seed, a very good hand in terms of having that card. I mean, that's the card you want to start with. There it is, Red Eye Fusion. Now this card, it is cheap. You just use it, and you send cards from the deck to the graveyard to bring out a strong dragon monster. And it doesn't cost you life points, it doesn't cost you a card from your hand, nothing. And the second card you send to the graveyard, besides the Red Eyes card, can be any card you can use to help set up, to back you up, to negate damage, prevent a monster's destruction, all that kind of stuff. Then he equips that Guardian card, which is also cheap. I don't know why that card is just ranked as Grey with N instead of Ultra Rare. So powerful. So the quick spell, as you can see, puts a counter on. He gains attack points. And use those counters to prevent his monster's destruction. And because of this Red Eyes Dragon that's on the field, by removing one of the equipped cards, he can negate a card that targets one of his cards. So targeting is useless right now, and destroying him is useless right now. And every time you attack him, he gains a card even on your turn. So I had to work around this. Since he had a monster in defense mode, I was like, okay, that's a monster that I can attack. He can't stop me from attacking. He's got no other face down cards. So it's open season. So first thing says, take this 800 points of damage. So remember, I don't respect this guy. So I gave him the damage free of charge. Just need to hit him with that 4 more times. So I decided battle. I'm going to, of course, hit the face down monster, whatever it is. And don't remember this one. Oh, it was a Bujin. I actually didn't remember. So yeah, take no damage because of the Cubic Dharma. So now, I'm going to send this Cubic King off to the grave. And bring back the Cubic Seed. Now I'm going to keep him in defense mode. Even if he was in attack mode, it wouldn't make no difference. I take no damage. He could be in attacking mode, but I feel comfortable in defense. Good practice. You don't want to break a good habit. Bad habits, you got to break those, man. Get rid of those. So he put them in attack mode, like he's flexing on me. I'm not sure why. Guess he wants me to attack him. I don't know. Sure. Now with another Cubic Dharma in the grave, I just got to diss that, and I can get a card from the grave back to my hand. As you can see, I'm thinking more optimally. You can see the difference in performance. The other Dharma is on the field. Send him off to the grave. And guess who comes back? It's the king. He's got another monster face down defense. He did not learn his lesson. Because he's in defense, I'm going to take this opportunity. So I'm punishing his mistakes. So as you can see, in terms of dueling knowledge and intelligence, he's not good at that. It seems to be low. But he's just using a powerful deck to get him the easy wins. So, there you go. I'm bringing out Duza, the Meteor Cubic Vessel. Just send that card off. Now, I wasn't certain how much of a boost I was going to get at the time being. I had to see that. I have to be more aware of the different monsters that are in my grave so I know what kind of boost I'm getting. 2,200 good enough, so I can attack with the King, Cubic King. Junk Synchron, okay. I'll actually get to destroy that, and I'm going to use his ability. And we're going to keep the process going. I just need to hit him with the points damage 3 more times. But as you can see, I do get aggressive when I have to. I don't do stalling styles. I think stalling is absolutely lame. So I like to avoid that stuff. So Vijay QBC is back in defense mode. Good practice, discipline. And here he is. That's the card I need. And I got 2 cute monsters on the field, so this works out for me. So I'm going to attack. He can't stop that. That's 300 points of damage right there. Makes my life easier. So that card goes to the grave. And now, I know he's going to destroy it with his dragon. Which, I mean, either way, him destroying it with his dragon doesn't make too much of a difference to me. And he put another monster in face down defense mode. He obviously has not learned. He's not recognizing I kind of need your monster in defense mode to make life easy for me. I take no damage, and I just need to fight. So his Guardian activates again. Look what happens. And then he equips a monster that he completely blocks out his spell and trap card zone. I'm thinking, Dude, that is a terrible move. So again, this is an inexperienced player who is not, in terms of dueling knowledge, he's not intelligent at all. He made a bad mistake. Now he can't use any spells or traps. And he just left the monster in defense mode. He made this match easier for me. He really did. I go banish that, get a card back. Now this is where I wasn't playing as optimal. I could have done something else. So I decided to go with this. This is still good. Now this is still good because I wanted 2 monsters on the field at the end of the day. You know, Jesus saves. And let's see, what did I do now? Yep, send that off to the grave. Cubic Karma. So yes, I'm gonna buff him up. I'm gonna send that one to the grave. But I'm not gonna attack because remember that quick spell he has. If I attack, he gains a counter, and I'll get destroyed because he gains 500 extra attack points. So we're gonna bring out Vulcan. Remember, he left him onto defense mode, and he can't do nothing to protect himself now. Judging from this deck, I can guarantee you he's not running any Karibos or spare Karibos. There's 800 points of damage right there on the field, and I'm gonna attack his defense position monster because there's nothing really too much he could do. Now, obviously, flip effect monsters can have certain effects that could ruin me, but I can still recover. Alright, you know what the deal is. This is Vulcan, send him off to the grave, and I can bring out all 3 of the cubic seeds. Well, Vidya out of the cubic seeds. And we all know what that means. Bring him out, bring him out. It's time to have some fun. Yeah, I let it play at normal speed because you guys want to see each of the moves and everything, you know, so I need to speed up. Unless you guys don't mind, please let me know if you don't mind me speeding up because it would make things easier for me. So now he realizes, will he attack? What are you going to attack? I mean, he has to try something because now he put himself in a corner. I feel like Greiger from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D, he told Leo, don't you realize you put yourself in a corner? I feel like that, like, you've done yourself in. Well, there's nothing you can do. My field is packed, but I want it to be packed. That's the difference. And here we go. This a card. Get one back. Not what I'm looking for. It's not what I'm looking for. So I decided to get rid of the Karma so I can add from my deck. Dharma adds from the grave. Karma adds from the deck. So by removing 1, because remember I still want 3 on the field. I can even use 2. It doesn't make a difference. Now he's going to take another 800 points of damage. And this is the part that's quite funny. It's quite funny. It's 800 points of damage. So he just needs 1 more cubic and this guy's out of here. I said no free and then he just quits internet connection. I was like, yeah, that's what you get, man. That's what you get. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I am the Cubic God. Guys, what's going on? Make sure to do the Earthwalker. See you guys around.